with you guys? Thank you for tapping in with me again today. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Cleveland. So I'm standing in front of this double stand right here because I want to finally get these two tanks on here. I got a 55-gallon down below, then I'm going to move up top, and then I have a 60-gallon that I need to put down below. We're going to make both of these aquariums saltwater. Currently, the 60-gallon is holding two turtles, our Mississippi map and our African side neck turtle. So we're going to take Luna and Mister up out of there. We're going to bring them over here temporarily, and in the future, we're going to set them up with a nice habitat. Before I get started with that, I had a few of you ask about the screen that I made for the opening of my garage, how I did it. Let's take a look at that, and I'll show you a couple other things that I've done. I've been busy, so I'll show you that, and then let's get started with moving these things over. All right, check it out. So we have this thing screened in. I have it gray on the inside to match with pretty much everything else in here. And then little handle right here. This is how I unlock it. Very handy dandy, right? Very sophisticated, huh? All right. Opens up like that. Step on out. Close it on back. And I know the main question is, what about the door? What do we do about the door? Oh yeah, see? Been busy over here. Finally got some more decor up. This was my mom's. She passed away when I was 15. I remember this on the kitchen wall when I was like 9 years old. And she already had it years before that. So that thing is over 30 years old. It broke a few years ago and I had to glue it back together, and nonetheless, tons of sentimental value. And then I also added these mirrors on the wall. Thought that was a pretty cool way of putting some mirrors up instead of it being just a regular mirrors. Got another one right there, hanging up the broom. I mean, just everything everything is just finally organized. All right, so the garage. Woohoo! Yeah, it don't affect nothing. Did you think it would? Why would it? Why would I put that on the inside? On the outside. Don't affect a single thing. I got that paint there because I've been painting this door. Making a door up out of this wood slab right here. Got a job coming up to do. But anyway, yeah, so, yeah, no issues whatsoever. Any more questions? All right. So like I said, we have the 55-gallon right here. I might actually leave this one down below because I like the clearance from that light to the tank, but I might see what the 60 is looking like first and then decide. Nonetheless, we got to move these on over. Also, check this out. I went ahead and built like a little counter right here. Little table, counter, whatever you want to call it. My version of a counter. Even have a backsplash. Little arch in it. So, just was messing around on it. Definitely gonna come in handy. I'm gonna do like a epoxy resin pour right here. Think that'd be real cool. Obviously got to get the little sage and eucalyptus. Got this thing smelling good. All right, also made myself a little scrap cart, food cart right here. So everybody be needing, you know, dollies and all and whatnot. Let me show you. yeah, so we all need dollies sometimes, you know, little carts when we're feeding our fish, when we get new fish, things like that. So I just went ahead and just made myself this little scrap cart. I call it a scrap cart because I use all the scrap wood. Basically all this is scrap wood, but nonetheless, just threw some stuff together and I made myself a little cart. Right now it's holding the food, you know, when I need to feed the fish. When I get new fish, I could easily drop this on down below, just like that. Acclimate fish, all the things I need to do. So yeah, and like I said, just call it a scrap cart, food cart. Anyway, yeah, I just be having fun. You know what I mean? You know, I love building things. My dad was a carpenter. Taught my mom how to do a lot of woodwork. She taught me a few things before she passed away. So it's in me. It's in me. So I find a lot of fun in this kind of stuff. But let's take a look at, I put this all in the way. So let's take a look at, I think I want to get some better wheels for that, some bigger ones. Anyway, yeah, let's take a look at that 60 gallon. All right, so we're just going to siphon out all the water, or as much as I can, probably like 40 gallons worth. And then I'll go ahead and move the tank onto the dolly and get it on over to the other side. Let's do it. All right, so I went ahead and rinsed out this 40 gallon first because it was sitting for a little while. Dust, things like that, don't want that to happen. Don't want that to be in the water. I do plan on putting the water back into their aquarium. I probably won't do all 40 gallons. You know, you don't have to do that with turtles. But I would definitely put back a lot of it. Just because why waste the water? All right. There we go. So I'll also go about unplugging the heater, the filter, and anything else, really. Circulation pumps, just unplug everything, really. All right, got that. These lights. They're finally about to come off. All right. See, that's everything over there on that side. We have over here the circulation pump and the filter that we got unplugged. All right, track it down. That was the circulation pump. And then lastly, the filter. So what I plan on doing with this over here, I have a 40 gallon form, and then I want to build this into a whole enclosure. I want to have it to where they could climb out onto a land area, and I have a female turtle, so I want to make sure that she's able to lay eggs. Otherwise she'll get egg bound and then she'll die. So we don't want that to happen, obviously. Oh, look at that, bam. Hit me in the head. Yeah, don't want that to happen. Let's see, what is that one? Here we go. This is that. And lights, camera, action. Sometimes it's good to weed through the cords and see what's what. That's that light right here, the one that hit me in the head. And then let's see, need that circulation pump. Detangle the wire. This one is a circulation pump down there. right. Got that one. And this one. I think that's it. That's all that's needed over here. Let that sit just like that for now. All right. So we got a light that's going over there. Water's looking good. Almost done. Lid about 40%. All right. Let's take a look. All right, we almost there. Look at the turtles. They are going to love their new habitat. I promise you, they're gonna love it. I can't wait to build this for them. And then she's going to have something ridiculous in the second fish room. Yeah, I keep on telling you we have a second fish room. So she'll have something ridiculous, don't trip. Let's push this down a little bit more. Let's get some more of this water out. I can't move this. Crack the tank. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fill this up. Once this thing is filled all the way to the rim, then I'll stop it. When I say rim, I really mean trim. Looking good, looking good. I don't even have to take them out the water. I'll just move them right on over. This is how I had their little situation. It was all right, but it's not good for laying eggs. You know, these basking platforms, even if it's above the tank or whatever, it's good for them to bask, dry off, but it's not good when they need to lay eggs. And when these female turtles mature, they're gonna lay some eggs regardless. Fertilized or infertile, she's gonna lay them. So you gotta have somewhere for her to lay them. Look at that, that was quick. That was quick, we almost there. We almost there, y'all. Yeah, that's pretty much good. I could actually move this, but you know what? Like I said, we're gonna get a little bit more. Let me get my hand on the cord. There we go, that's enough. That's it, bam. It's all good. Unplugged. Let's go ahead and move this tank over. All right, so now that I'm done with siphoning out all the water, let's go ahead. And the first thing I need to do is get this, take this light down. Then I'll get this basking platform out the way. Get that out the way. I don't know how I'm gonna use that. I might use it again, might not. Then I'll go ahead and grab this. And I have it secured to the middle bracing. So therefore I gotta cut it. Gotta secure it with a zip tie. So let's go ahead and cut that. No turtles were harmed. They weren't even in the way. All right, now I could go ahead and pull this off. So that's my 20-gallon long above the tank basking tank. It's great for baby turtles, great. Not full-grown adult turtles. Remember that. These basking ramps that you see that goes in aquariums, They're wonderful for baby turtles. When they mature, especially if you have a female, you're gonna have to have some land for her. Otherwise, you could end up causing her some serious harm. All right, let's go ahead and move this out. A little bit of water. A little bit of water. All right, so what I want to do is take out some more water. That's what I want to do. It's still too heavy. You don't want to put too much strain on these seams. Trust that. All right, so we're gonna get some more out. And then we'll go ahead and move it. Almost there. Almost there. It's getting close. Almost to that rim. Getting close. I'm gonna get as much out as I possibly can. Oh, getting close. That was close. That's it. All right. All right. That's much better. That's much better. That's way more manageable. Let's see. So the way I plan on doing this is I'm just going to lift, get it on the dolly. I'm just going to do it. Piece of cake. It really is light. It really is light. Now let's go ahead and get it over there. Let's see. See how close it is. It's light. This dolly right here helps a lot. Let me show you. See how this dolly is putting that work in. Just like that. Slide it off. Just like that. Easy. All right, that's perfect. Now, as far as the light is high enough. That's fine. Now, what I need to do is get them. Should I fill it back up? I don't know if I should fill it back up. All right, let's go ahead and get the 55 up here. Then I'll decide. All right. Of course, I had to rinse this out. Sitting there dusty. All right, let's go ahead and let's get this back on here. So I will put all the water back into the total tank down there. We're gonna get them back in there water. And then as far as this one, I I'll bring it a little bit closer. Probably the same. As far as this one, setting this one up, and probably the next video, we're gonna get some water in there, add some salt in there. We wanna get that one up and running too. So let me go ahead and get the water back into their tank, and then let's wrap this on up. All right, so what I'm gonna do is run the water hose from that pump all the way around to the tank. Make it easy. Watch this. Watch this. This is the best way to do it for me. All right. Now, come on. Close it a little bit, and then let's go ahead and get this over here to the other side. All right, now it's time to plug them in. All right, let's go ahead and plug it on in. All right, let's see. Looking good. Looking good. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing filled back up, and I'll be right back with you. All right, top of the morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Unfortunately, the audio from last night happens. Anyway, so that works out better. So let me show you a couple things. One, you might notice how beautiful this tank is looking. I wanted to turn that light on and give you a sample of what you could expect when we have this thing set up full of corals. It's gonna look absolutely amazing. And I gotta get another light just like this for not only this one right here, the 60-gallon, but I need to set up all my saltwater aquariums with lights like this. This is called a Viper Spectra. It was actually about 200 bucks. Had it for a while now, but yeah, I got to get a bunch more lights like that. So that's something to look forward to. But nonetheless, we have these two turtles set up right here temporarily. Let me show you what I plan on doing to their new habitat over there, and then we'll wrap this on up. All right, so what I have in store for them is this 40-gallon aquarium is going to be full of water, right? We're gonna wall this all in, and then we're gonna seal it up so it can hold some moisture. And then I plan on building a land area that's the same height of this tank. That way they could go into this 40-gallon like it's a pond. So once I wall that in right there, and then I'll fill it all up with substrate, sand, dirt, etc., plant it, it's gonna look real good. They're gonna have some walking space behind there, over here. So this is going to be a full-on enclosure, little habitat for them. I'm gonna basically put some doors right here. First I'll make a wall all the way over, and then on the top portion I'll put doors, you know, and then put some window or something like that to kind of keep then put like windows and handles and all that. So basically, you know, it could hold the temperature better. And then also, you know, I might add something else in there with them. Who knows? Might get some kind of lizard or something to add in there with them. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, that's what's to come. Expect that soon. I hope you guys tap into that video as well. Pond is looking amazing. Everybody doing good. Where's our boy Houston at? There's Houston right there. Yeah. There's the red devil, flower horn, the buddy crawford, got the pike right there. Where's Mr. Dovi right there? There go Mr. Dovi right there. And then we got the arowana, you know, hitting his laps. Let's get a better view. There we go. There's the arowana. So yeah, everyone is doing pretty good. Let's throw them some pellets. I know they're hungry. There go the feste right there. Got the African pike over there. All right. I see Oscar right there. I'm gonna throw some pellets right there. Arowana got some. So I basically feed on both sides, so there's no real aggression. You know, everybody could get pellets, no matter where they are in the pond. And that just works best, because everybody's in. Okay, the power just shut off. All right, so that Viper Spectra light, it drains a lot of power. It kicked off the breaker. So needless to say, we definitely got to get some more power to the garage. But once I phase out these FX6 filters, it'll balance out. So that's a couple things that I have to do. But yeah, so like I said, that's just my strategy. Feed in multiple places on the pond, and then everybody's able to get food. You see our little small red tiger motor right there. I gotta feed him. Look at his tail. Somebody got a little chomp out of it. That was a while ago. That's old. That's an old wound. Grab some little pellets. All right, there we are. We got the little red tiger motor. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some pellets in there to him. There we go. The Salvini is in here somewhere as well. Get some more pellets out, hold on. All right, I'm gonna throw a few more. Turn around, grab you a couple more. There you go. Yeah. All right, let's see if I can find the Salvini. All right, where's the Salvini? There's the 5-star right back there. Usually the Salvini is somewhere over there. Let me, nope. That didn't bring him out. Well, try some over there. Nope. It's in here somewhere. It's on the smaller side, so it's easy for it to hide. Anyway, look at the Dovi. Feste. Vieja, Oscar, Houston, The red devil. Where's Buddy at? Buddy is for sure. There's the other red devil right here. Getting big. There's the smaller Buddy. Where's the big Buddy? Big Buddy's for sure right up under this rock. This is his house right here. Yep, I see him. Nah. Yeah, I don't know where he's at. I don't know where he's at. I see the female Feste in there. He might be in there with her. Nonetheless, the pond is doing real good. Look at the plants. Got some peppermint right here. This right here was a real nice improvement right here. And we're also going to feed the fry right here in a minute. We'll feed these guys as well if you want. So let's take a look at what we got over here, y'all. Got a little pepper growing. We got some thyme. Got some lavender right here. And yeah, we're gonna get some more herbs growing in here for sure. Look at that. It's growing like crazy. All right, let's go ahead and let's feed these fry. I dropped all the pellets right there. The light is getting them. So let me put some pellets right over them then. There you go. Look at them. So many. I don't know how many this is, but it's a lot. When they get bigger, we'll talk about what we're going to do with them. That'll be a few months down the line. So I have to feed them multiple times a day. That just means that you really got to stay on top of the water changes and things like that. So they've had probably like 5 water changes already since they've been born. I've even fed them brine shrimp before, the frozen ones. They ate it. I'm working on a brine shrimp hatchery, but for now that they're big enough, they're eating these micro pellets. All right, let's get some more in there. So cool, right? Let's see about these guys right here. Yep. They hungry. All right. So let's go ahead and wrap this on up. Big 240. All right, y'all, so I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something. I hope that you were inspired by something. If anything in this video was useful, helpful, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on TikTok at The Fish Corner. Follow me on Instagram at The Fish Corner. Follow me on Facebook at The Fish Corner. And until next time, guys,